Hi, family. Greetings. How have you been? I hope you've been great. Personally, on this end, I have been all right, and I am so happy you could join me on another vlog. So, right to the point. Huh? These days, I'm not wasting time in introducing the video. Anyway, I'm sorry I've taken some days before another upload. Um, those of you who've been here before know that we recently moved. I promised you guys our new home tour, and that's what I'm doing today. But today I want to show you the empty house first. I don't know if the correct word is empty or vacant, but I want to show you how the house was before we moved in. Well, not even technically moving in, but before we started doing some modifications to it. So that's what I'd love to do today, and I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so for the newcomers, my name is Kami. I go by simply Kami here, but my full names are Emily Mokami Mbabu, or Kami Mbabu, as most people know me on all my socials. And over here, this is my corner of the world where I shower the world with my sunshine and my creativity and basically just sharing my day-to-day life. I am an ambassador of something I call yellow moods. I love yellow so much because it's the brightest color on the spectrum. But I'm generally a maximalist when it comes to color. I love color, so I opted to use yellow to, give the campaign online a name. So I usually call it Yellow Mood. Yellow Mood is basically about spreading good vibes. It's about spreading hope, love, kindness. It's about splashing color, in a world that is so neutral and cold. So basically, I use color as an expression to showcase that and to spread love. And I also like to showcase stories that show hope. And I mean, enjoying the simple things of life. So basically, as you can see, my house, as I was given, is very neutral. I don't mind when the background is neutral because then it gives me room to play around with color. So you'll be seeing a lot of pops of color as we go along. But this is how it is, and I love it because this offers me a blank canvas to be able to bring in color on the soft things that are able to be replaced. So basically, this is our retirement home. Yes, it's our retirement home, and I'm really happy I get to experience this phase of my life just 2 months before I turn 40. Is it 2 months really? I'm turning 40 in January, and I feel like I've lived half of my life, and the next phase of my life is about self actualization. So I'm happy to have this retirement home. I know some people will claim that I'm too young to talk of retirement, but basically that's the phase of my life. I mean, I think I've gone out there, done all that. I've been employed, I've run a business. I'm not stopping to run a business or, do other things that bring money, but I do not want to actively do it. So at this phase of my life, I want to be a homemaker. I want to delve further into content creation. I want to build a home. I know most people usually ask me, why didn't you like build your home or a garden when you were in your previous home? Then just come to something that's ready. But where is the beauty in that? Really, where is the beauty in that? I enjoy building things. I'm never really in a hurry to reach the goal, which to most people is perfection, because first of all, I don't believe perfection exists. However, I believe that moments are perfect. So I create a lot of perfect moments. And I also believe in a quote that says, the journey is the destination. So I enjoy the journey so much. So I'm not really in a hurry to showcase a perfect home. I want us to build it together. And this is the story I want to leave behind when I'm no longer around. I want people to always come to my channel and be uplifted and smile because there's a pop of color, there's a bloom of a plant, there's a recipe, there is laughter, there is softness. That is what I want to leave behind. Not that I'm in a hurry to go anywhere. Anyway, but we are going to do this together. So let me tell you a bit about our home, this current home. This is a three-bedroomed bungalow. I love bungalows. I've always loved bungalows and I love tiny homes because they're very intimate. I also have a small family and I love it that way. So I'm not really into big homes. I'm really not into big homes. I intend to have a farmhouse somewhere soon in the future, hopefully, where now I can have a big farm and all of that. But for now, this works. So it's a three-bedroomed, all-en-suite bungalow with a detached SQ that is also en-suite. Is it en-suite or en-suites? That one. And then you also realize this is in a gated community, and this is very deliberate because I am a very introverted person. I appreciate quiet and peace, but I also like the sense of community in the sense that even when I'm in my own home across the fence, I can hear a child laughing, I can hear people talking. So I'm that kind of an introvert. I don't know if introvertism is the word or an ambivert, but I enjoy being alone but not secluded. You understand that? I love being home alone, but knowing that there's warmth from all around. Like when I'm walking out, I can wave at my neighbor or something like that. So yeah, this is in a gated community on the outskirts of Nairobi. We moved farther away from the city actually. So yeah, I love that about this home. And as we go along, I'll show you um, the surroundings of where we live, like not really the actual location, but I mean, there are trees, the birds, there's the wind, all those things that I love, even from my previous home. So yeah. So basically, like I've said, we have three bedrooms. We have the master bedroom, then we have Lavi's bedroom, and then we have a guest bedroom that has a bay window, and I love bay windows. And even my master bedroom, the master bedroom also has a bay window, and I'll show you how we are going to style each of these rooms because we want each room to have its own character and personality. This is a detached DSQ I was telling you about. For right now, we do not have an employee. We do not have a housekeeper, so we're gonna work around with this space to make it functional somehow. Maybe an office, but like right now we have a lot of stuff that we need to figure out where to take. We have other projects ongoing, so this is also going to act as a store for now. But I love that it is also nice, and we will have an extra bunk bed for when we have a lot of visitors and stuff. And then I also love that it's also on suites and it caters to whoever will be here, whether someone is working in it as an office, whether there's a guest who's coming to stay with us, especially, you know, like a male guest or our parents or something, they should be able to feel at home over here. So yeah, my loves, that was it, or that is it for the empty house tour. And then here I'm just giving you a glimpse of what to expect in the next one because you can see we've already started introducing color like I told you guys. Kidogo kidogo, a little here and there, and the lights and the features and everything. It's gonna be amazing. So hang around. You can see what we did over there. This wallpaper. I love flowers, so there's gonna be a lot of floral prints and frames, you know. So yeah, hang around. I'll show you what we will be modifying this house to become. Let's decorate it together. Let's walk this journey together. If this is your first time chancing upon my content, I encourage you to subscribe because it's usually amazing over here, I can tell you, and it's about to get better because I'm going to focus 100% of my time into content creation. I want to weave a beautiful, beautiful story. So hang around. If you haven't subscribed, it's your cue to do so. If you are subscribed, but sometimes you miss my videos, here's your cue to turn on the notification bell so that when I upload any content, you'll be the first to know. Look over there. There is yellow mood. I deliberately had a bedroom painted in yellow because, yeah, why not? Yellow mood it is. Okay, guys, see you on the next one. Bye.